Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to Jim O'Rear's Wacky World, where we are continuing our never-ending quest for new Halloween stuff. And today, we are going to take a look at what's new for 2023 at Michael's. Michael's is known to be really kind of a crafty store, and they do have crafty stuff, but they also have stuff that is already pre-made for you to decorate your home with. So come with us to Michael's and see what they have for the new Halloween season.
This is going to be a little longer Halloween shopping video this time than I normally do because Michael's is stocked this year. I'm telling you, stocked. Look at all this stuff. There is so much to show that Michael's has, and I'm not even going to get to show it all. There is so much in Michael's this year. They've really gone all in on Halloween and their knickknacks and their decor. And while Michael's is primarily, it's kind of a craft shop where you can make your own stuff, they have a ton of Halloween stuff already prepared and ready to go on your shelves and hang on your walls and hang on your doors and things like that. And this is just a quick look at some of that. And this year they have Edgar Allan Poe stuff. We're going to come up on that. I saw some ravens down there. We're going to come up on that Poe stuff in a minute. I'm a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan. So I was really drawn to it. There's some of the raven stuff right there. But what gets me is, why is Poe on a toilet? Why is he sitting on a... Did they think his name was Pooh instead of Poe, maybe? I don't know. I don't get it. Why they do you that way, Poe? I'm sorry, man, but you're stuck on a toilet. But here's some more Raven stuff. They've got Washington Irving there, also a little tin. But here's Nevermore, and up here some more Poe decorations. And if we come down here, here's this is kind of cool little Nevermore book. But I'm really digging this little Poe canvas that they have up here. That's a pretty cool canvas. I really like that a lot, as well as this framed piece of art from Tales of Mystery and Imagination for Poe. So some neat Poe stuff over there at Michael's this year, and there's my man Frankie Monster. Yeah, love him. They're also selling some 6-foot pre-lit black trees, as people are getting into making Halloween trees now, as well as Christmas trees. And it's a thin little tree, and you've got lots of ornaments and things to pick from here, kind of generic Halloween ornaments. You can find more Halloween ornaments like at Cracker Barrel and stuff like that. People are really getting into the Halloween ornaments this year. Here's some of the little animatronics that they have. This is a little trick-or-treat ghost that comes out and in of the tombstone. It goes out and in. It's kind of dirty, actually, if you think about it. Yeah. Moving on. This is a little doorbell that the eye opens up, it lights up, and makes spooky sounds when you push that doorbell button. Here's an owl. You can click on the little skull. His eyes open up, light up, and he talks to you. He tells some owl jokes. Yeah, he's a jokester. Here is a crystal ball when you turn it on, and this is kind of neat. Just changes colors. Has something that swirls around in there. Would look kind of cool in a dimly lit room or in the dark. Here's a little skeleton cat, and he lights up with green eyes and turns his head, kind of looks around. I like that. And next to him is a clock, and I couldn't get it to work. As you see, the light sort of flashes and then goes off. It looks like there's a skull back there that lights up, but it didn't work. Here's one to sort of go along with the Poe theme. A skull that lights up and little ravens or crows that sit up there and talk. I like to think that they're ravens. Here's a little animated tree. This is, you see the motion activated thing on it right there. And he boogies down with spooky noises and lights. They have some small little tombstones that you can put on tables or shelves or whatever that light up. Kind of cool, along with the larger tombstones that you can put in your yard, outside, or inside if you like that. Cute little ghosts for your walkway. I think those are very, very cute. And they have a lot of skeletons. They had there's Bride, there's my girl. They had a lot of skeletons last year as well. But their skeletons are very into this like gothic romance, together eternally and together forever, and lots of that type of theme with the guy and girl skeletons in love poses and paintings. They've got little skeletons of that, little like sculptures, as well as wall hangings, and I love that coffin shelf right there. But lots of love you to death type things for skeletons and gothic romance. They a whole aisle of it this year, actually. So it must have sold really well last year. So they've got a whole aisle of it this year of just these skeletons in love. I love those little dangerous plants. We'll look at those again here in just a second because they've got some different sizes of those. I love me some dangerous plants. But we'll finish up here on the skeleton aisle. And there we go. Now let's move over to the dangerous plants. The small ones are right there, but they also have these large ones. I love these large ones. And these are big. I mean, look at the size compared to my hand. That's a big little Audrey 2 right there that you can put in your yard or porch or whatever. Now, this is a Halloween town. And they sell pieces to this every year at Michael's. And I love this. It's like a little Halloween town carnival with all little figures and different things. And they have some really, really cute pieces. And I had not seen this one yet. This is probably new for this year, but it is Wicked Wigs with the Frankenstein monster and the Bride of Frankenstein right there. I love that one. But then if you watch my channel, you know, I'm a Frankenstein nut. I love Frankie. There's a little old bridge. Come over here to some more cabins. Just really cool. And then up here is the meat shop. It's mystery meat, and I'll give you a hint. It's people. Yeah. They have some yard signs that you can stick up in your yard or lean against your house right here. And I like this one. This is probably my favorite of all of them, the Home Sweet Haunted Home. If you're looking for lighting, they've got a lot of different lighting this year, from these little figure lightings to little bulb lightings, different types of things that you can choose from, a lot more than they've had in the past. If we go over here, here's some cool little hanging ghosts with different expressions on their face. And now this is just a hodgepodge of things. It's lights and figures and shelf decorations and knickknacks and wall hangings, and it's sort of a mixture of the classic style of Halloween stuff mixed with just modernized a little bit, and little countdown calendars, pillows. Like I said, it's just a wild mixture of things. You name it, it's kind of there. And when we look over here, look at this little light up boo. I mean, that screams right there. That screams Fosse, Fosse, Fosse. Yeah, that is a Broadway dressing room sign right there. So lots of crazy mixture of things. They have a lot of different wreaths in different styles. Here's a few of those with skeletons and skulls and dead plants. And I had not seen a square wreath before, but there is one. Maybe you've seen a square wreath. I have not, but that's a square wreath, and I like that a lot, just because it's different. Here's some more little things for your doors, which are, kind of wreathy in style. And then we get a little cheaper, glittery type of wreath, along with some cats and hats. I made a rhyme. I'm like a Halloween rhyme smith. Some more pillows. People are creeped out by clowns, and they have this little hangy clown right here. It's kind of creepy. Along with a little skeleton death, more skeletons, and a voodoo girl next to an assortment of animal bones. And like I said, Michael's is a craft shop, so they do have a lot of raw material like this that you can paint or stain or kind of do whatever you want to sort of make your own personalized haunted decor in wood and ceramics. And if you like to bake and do baked theming type of things, they have a lot of these little molds that you can make candy out of, or cakes or cupcakes or you know, whatever, in ghosts and skulls and skeletons and pumpkins and eyeballs, and just a wide assortment of things that you can make your candies and cakes and cupcakes and stuff out of. So a lot of fun stuff at Michael's. They really went all out this year.
There you go. That is what Michael's has for the 2023 Halloween season. Some pretty cute stuff. Still wondering why Edgar Allan Poe is on the toilet. But, okay. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, click that like button to let the powers that be know that you like the video. And while you're at it, click on follow or subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.